field.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. In motion left, Bateman. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be stopped in his tracks right at the 33. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. In motion left, Bateman. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll find Bateman once more. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And Hurts going to move him around. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Set. Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left.
Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Running left, it's Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Carlos, vieni. Great, set. Carlos, vieni.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here now, 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It's
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing is Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. Jackson from the shotgun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Jackson now. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third and goal, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Well, I've never seen this one. It's 2nd down, and the punt team is out there. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3rd and 4.
Great, set.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. 60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Saquon Barkley running right. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Alpha. Hey!
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Again, it's Henry. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 34 yards there.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A 1st down carry for Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley 70 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jackson. That's complete to Kohler.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's got Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Jackson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football.